Okay, we got our bees, and unfortunately, there's some casualties with traveling, but the rest of them made it, and right now we are getting our frames ready, and Mike is, what are you spraying them with?
50-50 sugar water.
So we got our bucket of sugar water right there made up, and we are just spraying all the frames so we can get these bees in their hives. What you doing, Jacob?
Nothing.
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 You want to help
Yeah.
with the bees?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to help Daddy spray the frames?
Yeah.
That's the feeder.
So this is the feeder that you also pour the sugar water in for them to eat, and we just really need to keep them fed at first. A lot. Lots of feed, but we had like 6 inches of snow yesterday and it's already gone, thankfully. Come on up, Jacob. We need to cut these branches.
On my list.
I'm trying to.
You
I
can't.
want the bees to sting me.
You don't want the bees to sting you?
Yeah.
Do they look like they could sting you right now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Buddy, they can't get out right now.
They're in their boxes. What did he say, Jacob?
I think they're making a tornado.
Making a tornado?
Yeah.
Does it look like a tornado? Do you know what they're doing?
That one. Yeah.
They're protecting the queen. The queen's in that mess somewhere.
She's in her own little container.
See them all?
Yep.
There's a couple dead ones, huh?
Now, do you want to do one in full, or do you want me to spray up both hives to do everything?
Wait, all those?
I don't know.
On the bottom, see the center slit? That's how they get into the feeder.
Okay.
And we have to put these patties on there, but not to where it blocks those when you assemble it.
Okay, so how do you put them in? So what is that called?
Brood patties.
Brood patties. Okay, and he showed you where to put them, right?
Yep.
It looked like honey.
It looks like honey.
Kind of.
We need to feed them. We need to get some flowers growing, huh, Jacob?
I bought you these flower things to screw to here so you can have them all around your deck up here right next to
Good
it.
idea. We need a water source up here too. So another thing that's really important when having bees is not only the flowers or something that blooms, but having a water source. So hopefully our chicken and duck water doesn't become their water source. We'll have to put like a bird bath up here or something on a 45-degree slope.
This never ends with you.
Goodness. Ew, what is that?
Paper.
I know, what
Wax
is it
paper.
made out of?
It's just wax paper stuck to it.
I know. I meant, what's the patty thing made out of?
Mama.
What a mess. What, honey?
There's still 2 of these up here.
2 lighters because I gotta light the smoker and one of them has no fluid in it.
Oh, they can make honey.
He didn't tell me that.
Yes, they're gonna make honey.
When?
Well, it's gonna take a little while, honey. Hopefully by the fall, but they might not make a ton their first year. How's that working for you?
Excellent. I think I have another set of gloves somewhere.
Jacob, you want to get dirty?
You like Play-Doh?
You got rocks in your pocket? Let me see your rock.
I don't have any.
What's in your pocket?
Nothing.
What's that? No, in your pants.
This.
Oh, it's a stick. What are you going to do with that?
I don't know. I'll pretend in it at night.
A pocket knife?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you have a pocket knife?
No, Daddy took it.
Daddy took it.
Why did Daddy take it?
Boys. All right. So where did he say to place it?
On top of the frames, out of the way of the feeder entrance. He did not tell me it was so messy.
All right. Bring you guys back when we make a little bit more progress. So I would suggest not to buy these smoker pellets because they did not ignite for anything. So I put them on the bottom, but I put burlap in here And you can use, I think they said you can use pine needles, but it gets sappy and can kind of get this really sticky with a lot of residue. So I got the smoke pellets on the bottom in the smoker and then some burlap. And then, what did you say? Go ahead and squeeze it.
Yep. I just want to get it puffing. There it is.
All right.
This lid's not all the way down. Hold on. There we go.
Didn't get to cut our tree branches, but landscaping is
Lower on the priority
not
list.
first on the list. We need to get
Okay.
these bees situated. It is getting cold. You're covering. All right. I don't mind touching them.
Good.
But what we need to do is the queen is in this tab, they said. So we need to get the queen out and put her in a separate container. This is going to be fun. I got my bee jacket, but when we did the class, we actually did take a class. I don't know how much I actually retained from it. But they weren't talking about transferring them to a new hive in the class, but I didn't wear gloves. Everybody else did. So I'm like, I'll just buy the bee jacket. I did buy a suit. This one has a helmet or head thing on the back. I didn't wear gloves because when they allowed us to handle them, I'm like, I want to handle them without gloves and be sure that that won't be a problem. And they were like really laid back, didn't get stung. They were all over me, didn't get stung at all, but they didn't sound like this either. So we're just trying to get these in quickly into their hive because I already saw two that just basically fell over and I'm pretty sure just died. So we weren't told that in class, but I'm assuming that's just part of the process. They've been in this box since they got them shipped Friday and it's Sunday, so that could be why. So right now our next step is basically trying to remove the queen and get her in her cage and do this process very quickly, and then basically replace the cork with what's called a candy plug, and then place the cage between two frames in the hive, put the cage in a place that other bees have access to feed her. So that's what we're trying to figure out right now. Okay, so he is trying to pull the tab to get the queen. Woo! Where's the queen? She's
In
marked.
here.
Do you have the cage for her? Oh no, her
It's in
bee's
my hand.
flying.
There she is.
Where?
She's in this.
She's in that. Okay. So we need to put it between the frames.
Go do the cork first. Give me the cork.
Where's the cork? The black thing?
Yep.
One or two of them?
One.
One. Here you go. Do you see her?
She's inside here.
Oh, she's inside of it.
Yes.
Oh. Can't really zoom in, guys. Sorry. Oh. All right. Well, take the plugs and I'll use the smoker, but I don't think they're being aggressive. They're just flying around. I can do that if you need me to.
A little smoke.
I think they're fine, dear. I
don't have enough hands for this.
Well, I was willing to help. Actually, I think our smoker is
Okay.
dying.
If
Ah!
you can pull this out.
Pull it out.
Pull that
tab?
out. Yep.
Pull the tab
No,
out?
no, this. That cork.
Oh.
Don't let her out. Don't let her out. Just pull
Okay.
it.
Go, go, go.
Got it.
All right, so, well, don't squish her.
I'm not.
I probably shouldn't have the smoker against this. This could all go terribly wrong. All right, so she is in there.
And she is alive. And well.
Let's see her. So she is marked. We had our queens marked. I'm pretty sure that costs extra, but there she is. So hopefully the other bees swarming around will stay in this area. Okay, what do I do with the cork piece? Just throw it? We'll add it to our smoker. I think we're running out of fuel. I only had one piece of burlap. All right. Well, you got to put her between the frames, right?
Okay, there she is.
Like there is where you put her?
She is in. He's trying to sting me.
Okay, well, let's get moving.
Okay, give me some
I
smoke.
have them all over me. Well, do you want me to do this part? I can do this part. So you said just remove this?
Yep, you got to wiggle it out. They got comb forming around it, so it's kind of
course, my nails
tight.
I might need.
Wiggle it so they fall off as you go.
Hold on. There's some dead ones on here. Wiggle it in here. Or in
Wiggle.
the thing?
Yep, keep wiggling. That's just the
Okay.
can comes out. You'll have a big hole, and you can dump
Can
them
you
in.
see it good?
Perfect.
Okay. Do I put this in there or no?
No, just set it aside.
Where?
Anywhere. And
Okay.
just set
hold
it
on.
aside.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Hold on. My smoker is running out of smoke. Well,
You're
hold
good.
on.
Just set the can down aside.
Hold on. I'm gonna put it in here. You gotta kind of knock them down. Ah, go on in. I just don't want them in my hair. Okay. So, shake them down.
There you go.
All right. Is that okay if the syrup falls in there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you sure?
It's not gonna hurt anything.
So I'm like kind of trying to flick them. Come on, guys. They're drinking all the syrup. Do I put the can upside down?
Just set it somewhere out of the way.
All right. And so then, what we're going to do is just dump them upside down, right?
Yep. Put it up and over the box. to get
Upside
them-
down.
Yep.
All right. Let's see how this goes. Now that I'm covered in mud. Woo! That's a lot of bees. Oh my gosh! Look at them all.
Set them upside down over the box.
I don't want to crush them because now they're on their frames. The smart thing to do would have been like placing it right here. So I need to get a better grip. Oh no! Go back in. I'm acting like they're tolerable, but they might they might not be happy with me. Come on, guys. Was there a technique to this? Oh!
Just like you're
Oh
doing.
my gosh!
Just shake it.
That's a lot of noise.
I know.
Oh, the smoke's going the wrong way.
That's fine.
I might get lit up. Well, he said just shake them out, right?
Yep, just shake them out.
What if they're not coming out?
You put it back over the thing.
Ow, a sliver. I think that hurt worse than the sting would have.
Look, just set it straight down right
Like
there.
right here.
Yep, now start tapping the sides to get them to fall in. Just a little
Okay.
tap.
You can like pretty much touch them. I don't think they're making noise because they're mad. I don't know.
No, they're flapping their wings, so they're cold.
Woo. Come on, guys. All right.
I'm going to stop recording.
Oh, they're in my hair.
It'll fall out.
Okay, so I had some bees in my hair. I have some bees on my legs. They're not really mean yet. They are all over me. But we gotta... Well, the guy showed like an example of like aggressively swatting them off. I don't know. But they're flying everywhere. My bees are escaping. We need to hurry. Anyway. You should have put the frames in first, Mike, right?
No, 'cause you want
No?
to try and get
But
the
don't
close
squish
here.
them?
I'm trying not to.
Oh, Mike.
Here, relax.
It's on my shoulder. Oh, it is. It's cool, but I don't want them getting tangled in my hair. It's not stinging me yet. Although I'm really not trying to get stung, but I feel like I have them in my hair and my neck. Which is not cool. What?
I'm freaking out right now.
Why?
There we go. Alright.
Because the
All
bees are
frames in.
everywhere?
Your clean is in.
Alright.
Now it's time to put the feet
I think
on.
I have one on my face.
You have them in.
Oh, it's... I hope it's not trying to sting me right now.
If one does, they all will. You better watch out.
What?
Watch out.
Yeah. So don't play with bees, guys. Alright, so now we only go one box deep, right?
Yep, for starters.
So for starters, oh, get that little cluster over there. Do you want me to scoop them in?
Nope.
You got them? Okay, so we're just lightly, Mike. They're probably going to sting you if you hit them. Alright, so now we're putting they're not in the... Okay. So now we got their feeder on.
There's your feeder.
Where do these guys go?
They'll
How
go
do they
in through that hole.
How do they get in?
In through that hole.
Where's
All
the
of
hole?
That little hole right there. He just came out of.
Okay, so I guess is there some on the sides too?
Nope, that's the one entrance.
So there's only one entrance. And all these guys gotta go in it. we got to try and get these guys in so they don't die because it is cold. So we will be back.
The least amount.
So what we've decided to do after reading is, since there's so many left, what are we doing?
We're going to remove some of the frames to put the whole package in there instead.
And leave it in there for up to 3 days so they get out. So go ahead. What am I doing?
I'm going to remove the feeder.
Okay, and then what? Oh my gosh, Michael. This is on camera. He's trying to kill me. He's just dropped our bees. All right, well, how do I do this with all the patties that you put on here now? So we need to kind of refigure things.
We'll put these into the other one that we haven't done yet.
Okay. Did you soak those really well? Yep. Okay, good. So we need to take frames out, and we're going to have to put these in there for up to 3 days till they all decide to get out, since they're not budging. I think this one out again. No. All right. So this is going upside down there, or not yet?
We're going to set the whole thing in there in a minute.
Oh, they're all over that one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Try and get them swept over to the other side.
No, they're all... Ah! Oh, they're not happy. Hold on. They're like charging at my head. All right. We're going to pause this part because I need my hands. My bees.
Watch out for those staples. Okay, now.
Don't squish them.
I need something to move them like
What do you mean?
your broom.
To scoot them
Your
over?
Your broom.
All right, so we're going to kind of scoot them out of the way a little bit. All right, so he is just scooting them over. That is what they demonstrated in our class. I wouldn't be like literally sweeping them, but this little guy's trying to run away.
Oh, plan B again. Bees underneath.
Okay, so now we're just putting this in, since they are not willingly coming out on their own. And it has the opening on the right, so they will be able to get to their frames. And what did the paper say, 3 days?
Yeah.
Up to 3 days. So up to 3 days we can have it in there. And then there's the queen. What are you doing with her?
I'm putting her more in the middle.
What? No. All right, so we move the queen so they can still access her and get to her. And yeah, so not what we were expecting, but... So now we are going to put the feeder on top, and that should be good. And now they have their entrance down there. Of course, there's casualties. We're learning with this process, and there are some that are just kind of dying. So some hanging out outside of the box. I don't know. They're cold. They're cold. And there's some going in. So on to the next one. So these extra frames that we took out too, we're just going to put these in the other hive now. We have 2 hives. And I don't know if these are, oh yeah, these are I think getting cold. So we're going to get these moved over into the second hive. All right, so now our second attempt, now that we learned some lessons. Do you want to do that inside the
Nope.
shed? Okay. There is the queen. Your hands in the way. Ooh. I would get the smoker.
Try
Give it
dear.
to me. Here, I'll do it. You just focus on getting the plug, the cork out. The plug's in the box right here. We got our candy plug, is what they call it. Do you need me to get the cork out, or can you do it?
I don't have enough hands.
Bees all over me. Yeah. Well,
Can you hold the whole thing?
whole thing. Yep. So
Really good.
I'm gonna hold it right here. Well, of course. You only have one queen.
Watch out, guys.
Don't make them mad. Or you gotta pull that little cork out. Do you want me to get it?
No.
Okay. Are you
I
sure?
don't have fingernails to
I
grab
can
it.
get it. Do you want me to get
Yes, I want you to pull it out. I'll put the new one in.
it? Okay. So I'm gonna try and get it out.
I can't see.
My nails have actually come in handy
Easy,
after I go.
bingo.
Okay. There we go. Don't make them mad.
No. Smoke them. There you go.
Okay.
Squeeze a
There's a
little.
little part of the cork. All right, they're good.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and place her in between the
Check,
frames.
make sure she's alive first.
Well, you can't even see her. Let me
Yep,
swap.
she's alive.
Okay.
She's definitely alive.
Okay.
So get me out of here.
All right, so we're gonna put her in here once again for what, 3 days?
Yep, 3 days.
3 days. And why is that?
3 days they eat through the candy
squish
plug.
them.
And once they've eaten through the candy plug, she's free, and they have already made the comb.
So
for
they
her.
need to free their queen in 3 days. My camera's really not focusing very well. There we go. Now there's these guys just hanging out. Well, let's see. They all want to come out. It's exciting. I'm going to be really happy if they actually make it and survive. Yeah, they're cold. They are cold.
Okay, I want to set the box in.
Okay, so we're going to do the same thing since the other ones were so resistant to come out.
Very difficult to move them all.
Scoop them over. All right. And don't do that. All right, and then put them in. Okay, there's space. Yeah, there are definitely casualties with this process.
There was space, they're good.
No way around it. But just from traveling, those are all the ones that did not make it. Well, just from being in the box, because he said when he picked them up, they were dead in there too. So really important to get them out of this box. Anyway, all right. Oh,
Okay,
a little bee.
next step.
Save the bees. We need to save all the bees. Come on. Come on. Go in the ark. I need every bee. There we go.
Okay, watch out. Watch out.
You're so cute. Okay, I'm watching. Don't squish my bees. Oh my gosh.
sit
Okay,
on
okay,
yours.
okay. But the little one on the patty, Mike. Is it raised up underneath?
Yeah, look.
Okay, okay.
We'll flick them off.
I'm trusting you. Oh, you didn't put the feed in first?
No, I'm about to dump it in.
All right, I have 1 minute and 30 seconds recording time. Oop, there we go. Get these guys in. Now, how do you have to angle them when they're side by side?
I just said tilt them at a slight angle.
So tilt
I
them
don't
at a
know why.
slight angle. Yeah, that's what they said in the class. Just tilt them at a slight angle when they're next to each other. And you need, I think it's at least 6 inches in between your hives, from what I read. There we go. All right. Yay. These guys are still all over this can. I know, but I want to save every bee. I'm like, get in.
Understand, this is their free
Get
nature.
in the hive. Yeah, I know. He's all like, they'll figure it out. And I'm like, no, they're going to freeze to death. It's cold. Oh, no, that one's squished. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just going to leave that in there.
Once they're set up, you never have to do that again.
I know. It's a process, but there we go. Now you still have to put the what board around it? The foam board?
The foam board, yeah.
So we're going to put some foam board around them to keep them a little bit warmer since they're just starting out and there's only, you know, so much heat in their hive right now. There they go, flying around. They're like, hey, wait a minute. They're like, wait a minute. There's only cactus flowers out here. Where's all the flowers? Yeah, cactus flowers. I wonder how that honey would taste. No, we're planting all kinds of flowers and shrubs and flowering things and fruit trees this spring, you know, when spring shows up come summer here. And we're going to have flowers for them. And he got some boxes so we can plant some flowers up here. It's just going to be watering them when our water source is way down there. That's going to be the fun part. But
challenging. Everything else.
Everything comes with a good challenge. What is my turkey doing over there? Oop. There we go. I think I still have bees on my back, but look at it. They're all in. They're good. And then we have all the extra boxes for when it comes time to add them on. We bought those all ahead of time in advance just so we had them. So hopefully come fall, close to winter, we will be able to use those. And I'm hoping this is successful because I don't like defeat and I would just do this all again until we got it right.
Yeah, no.
I see your facial expressions. Yeah. I know. I'm very determined when I get a thought in my mind. I am recording. Don't do that. Stop it. It's not in the way. Oh, that one was already dead. Oh, well.
Maybe.
Anyway. So that's their new home. And now we just need some hooks, and I want to hang my bee suit up in here. I don't know if that's a smart idea. I've seen it online, and I'm like, what if bees go into it? Maybe they just wouldn't go onto it.
A small rubber
but you can like hang. No, I hate Rubbermaids. I can just get a hook and hang my bee suits up. So they're up here and a place for the smoker to go and all the tools. So, I had a bee on my shoulder. Ugh, it's cold. It's cold. Oh, I need the smoker, I think. This one's not liking me right now. Cover me in it. Thank you. It's getting a little feisty. Anyway, let it cool down for. Oh my gosh, it's in my hair. No. Well, I guess tonight's gonna be a wash my hair night now. Oh my gosh, don't sting me. You need to go back in here. Oh, it's going up my arm instead. No. Oh boy, I don't want it going up my sleeve. Oh my gosh, Mike, help me. Help. I don't want it going up my sleeve. There we go. Anyway. Things we never would have knew we'd be doing 2 years ago. And here we are. But it's fun. Anyway, I will have him do some video footage after he does the foam board because I need to go back down in the house. And I'm out of recording space. So he will get some footage of that for you guys.